Alright guys, welcome back to the last and final round, the tiebreaker round between Black Panther and Penny Parker. Let's get into it. Alright, so it's 5-4, so Black Panther is going first. Draw 4 cards. Take his baby, you know what we're going to do with that, and also see another one. No, we don't have that. We're not able to discard kinetic energy yet. 4. 2 CP. We don't have that or that. Alright, let's go straight to roll phase. Safe. Now. Go. Alright. Gain kinetic energy, deal 6 damage. Alright, she gets to place a cyber web. Put it. He's already used this ability, but I'm still gonna put it here. Let's see here. A spider, so she heals 1. On a 6, place a spider nest. On a 5, place a spiderling. Okay, so spiderling. Let's place the spiderling here, and let's place a spider nest right there. Actually, no. Place it here. So if we place it here, it'll place the spiderling on the straights. Getting those down, but she's gonna take 6. Alright, no moves available. Black Panther's going to pass turn. Alright, so Parker goes 5. Alright, so don't care about these 2 cards. Let's see here. Let's upgrade that. Keep that dice now on the table. Our upkeep phase, we place spider web, let's place it here, and roll phase. Alright. Alright, so that gives us either cyber hook or sticky bomb. Does it give us 2 things? But also, this would give us more webs and entangle, which is good. This is 6. This is 6 damage plus undefendable. We're going to do this one. So 2 spiderlings. Let's place 1 here. Another one here. And then deal 1 damage without defense. And then he can roll defense for the other damage. So he will take... He'll deal 1 damage back to us, he'll take his 6 damage, and he'll get a kinetic energy. Alright, so with that, we're going to pass turn. On his upkeep, let's clone this, because this spider nest right here places a spiderling every upkeep, so he gets that. Draws a card. Okay, so you got 2 3/6s. Okay. We're okay. Straights are kind of blocked out. Let's do this so we can get vibranium suit, 3 kinetic energy, and then let's pass turn. So let's put a spider web. Put a spider web right here on this one. And then let's roll. Oh shoot, we forgot to do our thing. Gain a CP on our income. Whatever. Alright. Let's save these. Let's roll this. This, deal 6 damage. Do we have 3 at a time? No. So deal 6 damage. Okay, so deal 2 damage back. Take 6. And get another kinetic. Alright, and now let's pass turn. Draw a card, gain CP. Let's spend 1 CP CP and roll this. Gain 3, so gain 2 kinetic energy from that, which will cause us to kinetic burst already. So we will kinetic burst. Allows us to gain 2 CP, draw 2 cards, and then deal 5 damage. Alright, and then let's already update this. Now let's discard this. Sell that, actually. And then our upkeep phase. Spiderlings on that. Alright, let's roll now. Okay. Just go ahead and do that. We're gonna grab it. With that, our turn is over. Parker, draw. Back modifier for 4 CP. Let's keep that for now. On our upkeep, let's place a cyber web on our straights. Sixes. Alright. Web snare, deal 4 damage, inflict webbed, and place 2 spiderling. So let's place a spiderling here, and a spiderling there. And webbed does 2 damage, so he gains a kinetic burst, and also makes our next attack undefendable for next turn, so we're dealing 4 damage. He deals 2 back to us, and he gets another kinetic damage, burst, and then takes 4 damage. Alright. Alright, with that, I'm actually going to use let's see here. Choose one of their dice and lock that in for the rest of the phase, cannot be re-rolled. Okay, so let's try that next turn. So, Black Panther gains CP, draws a card, tip it. Alright, so we've got a lot of interesting stuff here. Oh yeah, before I forget, I already forgot, but the spider nest has now placed the maximum of 3 on the straight, so I can't roll those even if I wanted to. Just keep doing this. 3 damage with 2 kinetic bursts here that ups it by 1, so that's 4 undefendable. And yeah, let's see here. Yeah, we're good. Alright. Alright, so next turn, by Peni Parker, Cyberweb. Okay, so these 2 and these 4 will go in the next defensive, which is good. Is a small straight. Try and get a large one. Did get a large one. So this cyber web right here, remove that. If it's on one of ours, we heal 1 from it. Deal 8 damage, place a spider nest and a spiderling. Alright, so I know what I want to do. I'm going to place a spiderling here, a spider nest here, and then we're going to place a spiderling right here. So we're dealing 8 damage. Alright, so let's see. Is there anything I want to do? No. Okay. I would get hit by 2. That would give me a... Oh, it's undefendable. Never mind. It's undefendable 8 because of webbed. Web makes Peni Parker's attack undefendable. Good. Well, luckily that didn't trigger. But we did get another kinetic energy from that, which is nice. Alright, Black Panther's turn. upgrade. We cost CP. We've got a lot of chances for free 6s. Before I forget, that has 3, but let's see here. 3, 5, 7, 8, 9. So this is the last Spiderling that we can put on the board before he has to trigger one. Alright, so we could try and get an ultimate here. We could do that. I mean, if I roll 5 of these, close. Okay. Tip that down to a 5. So we roll 5 of these. So we gain 5 kinetic energies, which would put us up to 8. So another kinetic burst. Does 5 undefendable damage, gain 2 more CP, draw 2 more cards, and yeah, so deal 5 damage. Alright. Main phase 2, let's see here, let's upgrade this one. So let's put this here, keep this back on there. Alright, then that would be a 1 CP upgrade. Then let's remove these for now. So we can upgrade this for 2 CP. Alright, and then that'll be it. Alright. Place a web. Straights. Discard that. Draw 2. Don't care about that. Actually, I'm gonna use that and let's see what we get. I actually got a Black Panther card, so we can just discard that for free CP usage. Alright, let's go into this. Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. Heal 1 from the spider web. Deal 8 damage, place a Spiderling. Okay, we can't place any more Spiderlings. Oh, we're just dealing 8 damage. Okay. Alright. Do I want to take 3 damage? No, I'll just take the 8 damage. Alright, so on here, can't place any more Spiderlings. Boost aspect from a chosen player. There's literally so much I can remove. I think I'm gonna do this though. Move that. Because that's honestly the worst. Alright. Oh, perfect. That's 2. That's technically 4 damage I would take, but it is worth it. So let's remove this. Let's remove these. Let's take 4 damage from that. And then let's do... We get inflicted with web from the token. Deal 6, roll 2. Add 2 damage, so deal 8. Yeah, deal 8 right there. Peni's response. Can't place any Spiderlings. Can place a cyber web on our board. Just place it right here. And then can't place a spider net. Oh wait, we can. No, we can't. Damn it. Alright, so the only thing we can do is heal. Oh, we didn't even get to heal. We couldn't place any tokens, that's great. Alright. But we get an undefendable attack, which is nice this turn. Alright. We've got a few attack modifiers we could use, and we're kind of rich right now with coin, with loot. Let's just do this. Deal 4, can't place 2 Spiderlings, but we can inflict webbed again, which we've already done webbed. But this is 4 undefendable, so. Alright, web goes away. This is a quick 4 undefendable. And pass turn. Sell for that. Yeah, I know what I gotta go for. Yeah, I know what I gotta go for. Spend that on 6-it, change this 4 to a 6. The only thing she didn't put anything on was my ultimate. Gain a Vibranium suit, I already have that. Gain 3 kinetic energy, which gives us a +2 to this 11 ultimate damage, so that is 13. Right there. And pass turn. Alright, Penny, put Cyberweb on ourselves. We got 6-it, we've got 7 cards, so let's just discard that. Since we can't use those. But you know what, we're just going to use our attack modifiers. Is that good enough for this? It is. Let's do Sticky Bomb. We can't place any Spiderlings, but what we can do, you can spend 3 CP for that and 4 for this. So spending 7 CP to roll 5. For 4 spiders, we add 1 per that, so that's +4 for every 2, which we rolled 2 pairs of that, add 3. So that's a 6, so that's, we're up to 10, +10 now. If at least 4 was added, inflict webbed afterwards, so that's already at 12. And then this attack modifier, we must place Spiderling on opponent's deck, or so when they draw a card. Okay, so we do a dice, and it's just going to stay on there for 1. That sucks. But next time he draws a card, he'll take 1 damage. Alright. So that is a +10. So that 1 collat damage, we'll just take that off here. So that is +16. That is 16 defendable damage coming in. Alright, so let's see here. 16 undefendable. So we can prevent 6 of that. That still gives us 10. You know what, let's just roll, because we might as well do some damage. So that's 1, +2 is 3. 3 damage dealt, but we take the rest. Alright. So Black Panther died, fought well, got her down to 9 with his ultimate, which is pretty nice. But Penny still wins, and I think Penny may be a little bit overpowered, but I think I know some things that may balance her out a little bit. I do think that Entangle is not needed with this kit. It just seems a little bit unused. I do think that it's mostly going to be web-based maneuvers from now on. But yeah, this is a tiebreaker round. I think the next character I'm going to play her against is Pyromancer, just to give her an attack character to see if maybe she stacks up on damage. But I do think overall Black Panther is a pretty good tool to use against Penny, because if he did activate his straights, he would be taking 2 damage in a row, and that would have given him 2 kinetic bursts. I probably should have done that more often than not and tested it out to see if it was actually worth activating his kinetic bursts, because he probably could have done it up to 4 times this game, which would have given him. But I do think that the Black Panther strategy is probably you want to activate your Spiderlings, because every time you activate it, you're dealt isolated damage, and you would have gotten 2 kinetic bursts a turn instead of just 1. But alas, I didn't try that out. Maybe I'll try it out next time when they go face to face. And actually, I made you a follow-up round just to try and see if I want to do that. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, And again, I will do a Pyromancer versus Peni 3-round bet, but I do think I'll do another Black Panther round and maybe do a little bit more aggressive bits and see what I want to do. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Down below, and I'll see you in the next one.